rehearsal today was great. What do you think?
Oh, look, when I first saw the stage, I was just blown away by how amazing it looked, and I think, yeah, I don't know what happened, like everything just happened so quickly, and yeah, it was so much fun.
Do you enjoy yourself?
Just doing it, yeah.
Well, that's what's most important, because then it goes well, right? So Dami, you have a special background being a gospel singer, piano player, and also violinist. If somebody would come up to you not knowing that what you do now, how would you present yourself as an artist?
Oh, well, so I came to Australia when I was 9 years old from South Korea, which is where I was originally born. But I fell in love with Australia, and now that's my home. But I started playing classical piano from when I was 5, and violin at around the same time as well. But I was in love with pop music, and I started singing in my bedroom from, when I was a teenager, and I started to sing in public from when I was in my 20s. So I guess, and then, in 2013 I went on a TV show called X Factor Australia, and somehow I ended up winning the competition. So now I guess my main job is being a pop singer.
Not a bad job, right?
I love it, and now I get to represent my country and be at the biggest music festival in the world, which is amazing, and I'm just so happy to be here.
I could tell. So, if you would win, what favorite city would you like to come back to in Europe?
I was hoping everyone would come to Australia. Don't you want to travel? Is that an option? I don't know, that's just my dreams, but Paul, let me know if that's
I'm sure
ridiculous.
there is a plan.
I think we've approached a couple of different countries and networks. The biggest issue in coming to Australia, apart from the cost and how far it is, we'd love to move it to about where the Canary Islands are. But the big issue would be the time slot, that everybody would have to perform at 5 a.m. And so should Australia win, we're just happy to be here, but should Australia win, it would have to be in Europe.
That's what I understand. Speaking of different sections and places in the world, you be of Asian origin, and I understand roughly about 12% of the Australian national people living in Australia also have that background. How important do you think it is to them that you're representing Australia, being of Asian origin?
Well, as you mentioned, Australia is a really, really multicultural country, and for me to be, as an Asian person representing Australia, I guess you could say, there's such a big percentage of, Asian people in Australia, so you can say it's a natural thing, but also it hasn't, really happened much before, in the mainstream media where, a non-white person is being represented. So I'm very, proud to be doing that, and also a lot of people from different backgrounds back in Australia, they are very, very proud that I get to represent Australia. And I just want people to understand that Australia doesn't just involve one kind of race, but it embraces very different cultures and backgrounds.
Wonderful. Let's open up for some questions. We have one over here and a gentleman standing up. Great. We'll get a microphone. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, Dami. This is Stefan from ES United.
Hello.
First of all, I would like to ask you, how was your way from Australia away to here? Did you have any problems with the jet lag?
Oh, well, it took me about 28 hours to get here from Australia, and that's actually one of the quickest routes. So Isn't it right?
She doesn't look jet lagged, does she?
A lot of makeup, actually. Thank goodness for my
Another
makeup
question,
artist.
please?
Yeah.
Gentleman in the... sorry, you weren't finished?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not finished. And can you just compare how is your feelings performing on Eurovision stage and performing on X Factor stage?
Okay, then you have to sit down. Question per person. Okay, go ahead.
Thanks for the question. Yeah, I guess it's similar in the way that they're both competitions and there's lots of pressure, lots of people hoping that you do well for them. But it's different in that Eurovision's just so much bigger. You know, not just, you know, physically the stage is so much bigger, but just the amount of people that are watching it, it's just like you can't compare how big this is. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous for that reason.
Thank you. Yellow shirt over here, please. Microphone. Thank you.
Hi, Dami.
Hello.
I'm a t-shirt.
You have a Sound of Silence t-shirt.
Oh my god, sorry. Oh,
First of all,
I need my glasses.
I'm a huge, massive K-pop fan, and I know you've released an album in Korean, and you've also done a Korean version of Super Love. Who are your favourite K-pop bands, and would you like to do any music in that genre?
I do love K-pop. So K-pop is Korean pop, and I come from Korea originally. My favourite K-pop bands are Big Bang. Everyone loves Big Bang, 21. My original favourite was Boa, and yeah, she got me into singing, I guess. So they're my favourite bands, and I guess at the moment my main focus is to sing in Australia. But having said that, if I have opportunities to do maybe collaborations over in Asia, I think that would be, you know, also fun for me. So I'm open to anything.
Yeah, terrific. Let's see, gentleman here in black t-shirt. The microphone up front.
Thank you. Hello, Bram Joseph for Australian news site AC Daily. During the second verse of your performance, there's projections with faces for which you're swiping. Can you explain if there's any hidden message behind that?
Yes. So this song, Sound of Silence, is about feeling disconnected from your loved ones. And, you know, these days, everybody's connected through social media and, you know, their phones and their apps. But then somehow we feel so, you know, far away and somehow ironically disconnected from our loved ones, and people feel lonely more than ever. So that's the message behind this song. So we're trying to portray that with what's happening on stage. Yeah.
Great. Let's see, turquoise in the middle here. Microphone, please.
Hello, Dami. I'm Javi from Eurovision of Spain. I want to know, I heard that in South Korea, when you, in your first birthday, you have a celebration, you put some rice, one pen, one book, some money, you have to do something. What did you do?
Oh, special celebration.
Wow, yeah, so in Korea, when a kid turns 1, they lay out these different things on the table, and then whatever they pick is like meant to be their fortune and what they're going to do in the future. I think I was boring. I picked like a pencil. I wish I picked something like, I don't know, like a microphone or rice, because rice means you're going to be super healthy, but I just picked pencil, which means you're going to study hard. So. Sorry, it's boring.
Alistair, to the side here. Microphone.
Hi, Dami. Alistair Birch from SBS Radio. The dress, it's wonderful. I mean, I've read about it on the SBS Eurovision website, but how does it make you feel on stage wearing that dress?
Oh, I'm so excited about the dress as much as I'm excited about this whole performance, really. It is designed by an Australian designer called Stephen Khalil. He's an amazing couture designer, and to be wearing that beautiful big dress, it makes me feel really confident, and I feel good. I feel like Beyonce. But also, the song is about being lonely and, so I try to feel, it makes me feel feminine, so I want people to feel that, loneliness through the dress, if that makes any sense.
Great, it's a beautiful dress. Let's see, all the way back here, glasses, here we go.
Hi, Michael from Eurovision.com. How and when did you first hear about the Eurovision Song Contest?
I don't remember exactly which year, but when I was a teenager, I went over to my friend's house for a sleepover, because that's what teenagers do. And then she was watching something on TV, and it was Eurovision. And I just thought, that's like, it's really ridiculous and so weird, but then at the same time, it was like, this is really cool, and it's very entertaining. And then, I got really hooked to it, so I used to watch it, even not at my friend's house. But back then we never knew that Australia would be invited to actually be a participant, so, and to be here as a participant, it's just like amazing.
Wonderful. Green shirt here in the middle, please, microphone.
Hello, Dami. Blair Martin from Radio 4 Triple Z in Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, we're both from Disneyland. You studied at the best musical school in Australia, the Queensland Conservatorium of Music. What did you learn there that you can bring and are bringing to your performance on this stage?
Well, that's a great question, because as a performer, when I'm performing, I don't want to be thinking about, technique and projection, and, I just want to be in the moment and just connecting with my audience. But just having that, background and education through Conservatorium of Music, it's helped me to know what I can do with my voice and what is actually safe and what is not, so that when I'm pushing, and I know exactly when is not safe to, what is not safe to do it and what's still okay to do it. So it provided a really good foundation for singing, and when I'm on stage, I can just forget about that and just go for it.
Wonderful. Let's see, up front here, all the way.
Hi Dami, my name is Farouk from Eurovision magazine in France. Congratulations for your rehearsal today. It was amazing, amazing. My question is about your new album. It's out since a few days, and it's a tribute to the Carpenters. Why did you choose the Carpenters with a 70s band and you were not born?
Well, I wasn't born in the 70s. My parents were big Carpenters fans, and they used to play the Carpenters songs in the car or when we were at home, and I used to really love these songs. And then recently I just thought, well, they are just such beautiful tunes, even though they're old and I wasn't even around back then. Great songs will always be great songs, and I mean, I hope that my Eurovision song also becomes one of those, but I just thought a great melody, great lyrics, it's timeless, so I wanted to bring that back and make it my own. And plus, I love it when I can just sit at the piano and just sing and just play and focus on my music just with my band. So I decided to make an album called Classic Carpenters, which got released a few days ago.
Congratulations. Thank you. Let's see, over here, check shirt to the side here, there we go.
Hello, welcome from the Eurovision blog in Norway. Last year Australia went straight to the final, but this year you have to qualify. Has that put any more pressure on you?
Definitely has, because last year straight to the final. This year I really have to fight for it. But also I like the fact that I can be just like any other country, and I can just I like the feeling of fighting for something and earning something rather than being given. So I think it will be a good experience for me anyway, even though there is more pressure and it'll be harder. I think I'll enjoy going through it like everyone else.
Let's take one final question. Let's see, in the middle here, with the jacket.
Hi, hello, I'm Simon from Polish Radio Newsletter. Nice to see you, Australia, again in the Eurovision Song Contest. You are not the only one winner of X Factor in this year's competition, because we have, for instance, a singer from Italia, we have Miłosz from Poland who came second also in this format. I'm sure that it helped you a lot before coming here to the Eurovision, this experience in this format. But tell me, you also create your own music. So what is more important, creation or competing?
Oh wow, really hard question. I think there are two different things for me. Like when I'm creating, it's just, I get to just go in a studio, be really quiet, just think and like almost like meditate and see what I want to say to the world. Whereas when I'm performing, I get to just I don't know, it's, to me, both are important, but I love performing because I feel like, because I'm naturally a shy person, I think, and when I'm performing on stage, I can sort of pretend I'm not shy and I can just be like this bold person, and I really like being that bold person on stage. So.
Well, thank you. One final question for me. Yeah. This year's theme, Come Together. What does that mean to you?
Come together. Well, I think that in this world where everybody is so separated and they're all just doing their own things, it's really important that we come together and still enjoy each other's company. And also, I'm really grateful that Europe has invited Australia so we can enjoy your company as well. So thank you so much.